Hello, welcome back if you're a current subscriber, welcome if you're new. I actually have a Scentsy haul for you guys. I know, it has literally been forever. I am sorry about that, but like they haven't had any sales, which apparently they say they're doing away with sales, so okay. I don't really understand that because as a consultant, and a lot of you all are my customers, that is not something I would personally do. I would want to reward my customers with a sale every now and then. But apparently they think that their product is worth the cost. I do have the new Valentine bars in here. So we'll do the warmers at the end, but as far as cost goes, this Clara warmer that I got, I used my half price reward for it. I already have one Clara right here. And Clara is going to go downstairs. Well, maybe. Actually, I would love to have a big candle put it right there. So eventually, I'd like to have a candle there. But in my bedroom, I wanted to put one on each side of my my dresser because it's right across from our bed. And I have some Christmas ones up, and I do like the look of two of them. So when I had some rewards, I was like, okay, well, this is the time to get it because it's an $80 warmer. Okay, so let's start with the Valentine one. This was packaged well in here. This is super cute. So this is the Valentine's Day. They do have the scent notes in here, but they should be on the package. I just want to show you how cute this is. Like, that would be really cute to gift to someone, a teacher, anything like that. Okay, so let's start out with whatever's on top. That's bergamot and tuberose. That is bergamot, tuberose, cashmere. Okay. It's pretty. Their bergamot comes across to me as more, some is cologne. I can't get these out. I hope it's not a new trend with them. I hate when I can't get the bars out of here. I don't know why they go in, like, times we can get them out and sometimes we can't get them out of the clam. I don't know if that's because, is this cheaper clams again? I mean, they went through a phase where they had these cheaper, I'm going to break this. I feel like this is a little, I don't know, I hope this isn't cheap. This is pretty, citrus and tuberose. You know, what I don't understand, does this scream Valentine's to anybody? Bergamot, like, to me, whatever. I'm just a Scentsy, what do they call us now? Fragrance, whatever they say. This is champagne. Sorry about that, I had to take a phone call that I kind of been waiting on. It's not the one to say his medicine's approved, but one of them. So we were talking about champagne and pink grapefruit. You know, if this is really all the scent notes they're going to give us, it says champagne, grapefruit, and musk. Like, so, I don't know. Again, it's okay, but I don't really like it. I don't know. Honestly, I think the new trend I'm seeing in candles is these perfume dupes, and like, that kind of seems to be the big trend right now. So you think that they would get on with that. This is basic. I would not repurchase it. Not at all. It's basic. It just smells like a lot of their pink grapefruit with some champagne. Now this is the one I'm hopeful for. So let's even see. Do I even need to read it? So the scent is plum and vanilla orchid. And then it's plum blossoms and vanilla. Okay, so wait a second. So now not only did we lose the fun names, because these are all base, so they didn't name them anything fun. Normally we've had for Valentine's Day, I Pick You, and another floral is Twilight, and Be Mine. What is the Petal Pals? So now, is this seriously what they're going to do in 2026? Is that you don't get a fun name for a scent, you're just going to get the scent notes? I hate these labels too. Just, I hate them. This is Scentsy does plum fine, but again, I can't get these out. I don't know. I don't like the whole contemporary. My last name is S, so on the candles, they're like, well, they put the S's on them. I didn't order a candle. But yeah, for me, it would be okay. This one's pretty. But again, so it's plum, blossoms, and vanilla. It is a pretty plum scent, so I'm okay with this one out of the three. This is the only one and I don't even know if I would like repurchase it unless it performs well and it gets more complex on warm, because it's pretty, but it's not. I guess if this is what their new branding is this boring, and we get no names for these scents. No names. Now here's the boring packaging for their pods. I wanted to share that with you. So this is the plum. This doesn't smell the same as that one. Okay, then let's do I got 6 packs. Okay, I just want to show you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm going to be honest, even as a consultant, and that's why people, I think, purchase from me, because I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, again, better name, right? Because this one isn't real exciting. Buttered Pumpkin Dream, but at least it's something. Look at the labels. Better, boring. So basic. Like this one's got pretty pumpkins and leaves on it, and yeah, you're telling me you couldn't put the 3 notes that you're putting on those? Like these literally have 2 scent notes. This one says the scent notes are plum, blossoms, and vanilla. Like, yeah, and then they have different languages. Okay, so you're telling me you didn't have room to add 2 or 3 scent notes that you've been adding? Buttered Pumpkin Dream. I didn't have this one. I wanted to try it again and see if it was worth adding to my club. It's not on cold anyway. So, okay. And then what do we have here? Iced Balsam. I think this was a scent of the month. So again, at least it has a name instead of balsam. Yeah, this is pretty. It's a nice balsam scent. I just cannot handle, I just don't get it. I'm sorry, but how dumb is that? Okay. All right. I did get the Disney Rapunzel bar. Here's Snowberry. So I think this one is like a berry and mint or something. People said that they thought this was similar to Bath & Body Snow Day, and I don't think it is. So I wanted to buy it because I only had a sample, and then I was like, well, maybe it is if I burn or warm more. But I don't think it is. There's too much berry in this, and Snow Day from Bath & Bodies doesn't have that much berry. Well, not to me anyway, it doesn't. Okay, we have Very Snowy Spruce, which is one of my favorite tree scents, and again, a very cute label. Oh, so good, you guys. I love that tree scent. Then I got, oh, this was a clearance one. Okay, and then the other 2 I got in my 6-pack was, I grabbed 2 of these. So this is Scent of the, I don't know, what was this part of the Valentine? I don't remember what collection this is. Oh, this scent is from the new warmers that look like they're, almost looks like a flower if you look down on it, but it's like scalloped, and then the dish is scalloped, and they're saying you can swap out the dish color, so they're selling the dishes with the collection. So this is Blooming Hyacinth and Santal. So the scent notes it says are coconut, hyacinth, and santal. Wow, I couldn't have figured that out by their 3 scent notes they gave me. Again, and no name. It's just, the name is now the scent. Oh my gosh. I just, why did I finally realize that? Because I think I ordered the 3 bars when they had them with whatever collection that was with the new packaging. I ordered those 3 bars and I wasn't impressed either, because these are just really boring. I'm sorry, when you burn candles and you have vendor wax and then a company is not trending like all the vendors and the candle companies are, go to Bath & Body. I was there today. They have all of these dupes for perfumes and candles, and they have amazing complex florals and fruity blends, and like, I was very impressed with what they had. You guys, this does not really smell like what I thought. I get a lot of coconut, which I like. Hyacinth and santal. Yeah, it is kind of leaning a little bit floral perfumey, but I don't know what this would be. And I got 2. I wish I would have only got 1. Unless that warms better, that is boring and basic. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to lie. Okay, and then this was in clearance. I wanted one more, a Fairy Tale Pumpkin. Look at how old this bar is. This is from 2020 then. So these were $5.20 in the clearance, and they're sending me a bar from 2020. I think that was, or it was, no, I'm fairly certain Fairy Tale Pumpkin was in 2020. Shame on them. That is pathetic for the price. Okay, I did get this one because it's supposed to be a fruity bubble gum. But again, I'd rather have these labels, the cute graphics, put the scent notes right here, and give it a name. And this one is Spirited and Determination. So again, a name. Now, this is pretty. Winston is not feeling good. He's just been on a struggle bus the last couple days. I had to clean his eyes before I did this video. I don't think he feels good. He's shaking, and I think they say that's a sign of illness or pain, but he's not in pain. I'll take him to the vet if he's not feeling better by Wednesday. I mean, he's eating, he's accepting treats. It's just, he seems like he doesn't feel good. This is coming across, though, as like a little more perfumey when I thought the scent notes said it was like fruity and bubblegum. I don't really get that. To me, this is floral, which I like florals, but sorry if you got that and you thought it was going to be florals or fruity, because I don't think it is. It smells like it's floral. Okay. And then I was talking to my friend Julie, and she was telling me that this is similar or a dupe for Autumn from Bath & Body Works. So I got a 6-pack in Hayride because I was on the struggle bus with these scents, and like, you know, I wanted to close this party out before the 31st because they have their big announcement meeting is on the 31st. Or I don't know if it's a big announcement, but they have our, like, what is it supposed to be? Not family reunion, but they do their like leadership things, and then normally they do them in different cities, but they canceled that, so it's just going to be virtual, and then we'll get to know all the scents that are coming back and what the catalog is and all the warmers. So it's kind of like our sneak peek into spring summer catalog, okay? So I just wanted to close this party out. It was double hostess rewards. If you ordered from me, I want to just say thank you yet again because you guys are all amazing, and I really appreciate you, and I love seeing what you get. So when Julie told me that this was a dupe, yeah, oh, you're right. Oh, I should have just got a 12-pack in this, Julie. Shoot. Okay, so yeah, I do agree with her. I don't have the scent notes, but this does smell like Autumn from Bath & Body. Oh, I'm so happy. She told me that right before I closed she was closing a party link, and I was closing this one, and I'm like, I don't know what stinking wax to order because, like, I don't want to have more wax in my collection, but also, like, I had this stuff, and I wanted that 6-pack, and then I wanted to try those new scents, but what a waste. So I did get a laundry liquid in Magnolia Shimmer. Now, I would have got the washer whiffs and everything, but I wanted some bars because I don't know that I'm going to order again. February, everything traditionally in the past, I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. Usually February is like most everything in the catalog is 10% off. And then March is the new catalog. So maybe if I'll get the whiffs with that, but I love this. This is the old bar we got was Kindness, so it is a floral. It's so good. There's no scent notes, I don't think, on this one. No. Why would they put scent notes? But this one is a floral. And like I said, I love the Kindness bar. That bar I do have clubbed. Okay, so I'm not going to show you Clara again. So Clara is right here. Clara is a strong performer. I've tested her in my studio here. Highly recommend. I love the look of this. A lot of you guys comment in the videos about Clara. So she is beautiful. She gets real nice and warm for me, and the performance, like I said, I have tested with Vendor and Scentsy Wax, so I did want another one, so this one is for me. Now, I don't mind the packaging on this. Like, this is okay for this packaging. It's very sleek. I actually like this better than the old packaging. Now, this is prettier. I just don't like the new boring bars and that they don't have any names. But they can name their warmers, but you can't name your bars. Okay, so then I did get this bow one. This is called Dreamer's Bow. I think this is a warmer of the month for maybe, what, was it January? I don't remember. This is not for me. So I'm not going to plug this in and mess with this too much, okay? This is actually a gift. I'm not going to say who it's for because it's for a local friend, okay, but I don't want to say specifically in case they see this video or their friend sees it and tells them. Oh, but okay, wait, I will take it out. Let me just take it out of this because this, I think it's iridescent. It is a 25 watt too, but these warmers, you guys, are so pricey. So I had a good amount of rewards, but seriously, that Clara warmer is $80. I don't remember what this one is. So this is beautiful though. If I didn't have 5 million warmers, I would get this. You know why? Because this is cream and it's, you know what it reminds me of? You guys see my nails I do all the time. This has, if you know the glazed or donut nail trend, that's what these look like. And then the specific person I bought this for loves bows on her nails. So when I saw this, she is young, okay? Younger, young adult, but I bought this for her because I was like, I could have gotten more of the laundry stuff, but I just was like, no, I want to get something for her. I like the feet on the bottom. If you guys don't know this, if you ever have a warmer that's broken, I don't send mine back. You can untwist this. I have a short on this, but you can untwist this. I don't want to break a nail. And this will pop right out. And then, like, let's say your warmer's not working. I had a warmer and I said to Scentsy, they're like, well, you can send it back and we'll, you know, and it, because it was glitching, it kept like popping all of my bulbs. So I sent them a video of me plugging it into like 3 outlets and it kept popping the bulb. And they were like, yeah, we can send you a new one. And I said, no, don't send me a new one. Just send me the bottom plug-in piece. I don't want you to send me a whole new warmer. I don't want to plug that in or ship it. I mean, I don't want to ship a whole warmer. Just send me the replacement plug-in piece. Like, that's the reason why you guys said you made them. So I was like, no, please do not send me I don't want a new warmer. I just want the replacement piece. Now you watch. I can't even get this back in here right. Oh, that's why I hate taking them out, because then I can never get them back the right way. Oh my gosh, how the heck? Okay, so that one is a gift. That is not for me. And I'm very happy about this. I think she'll love this. So I'm very happy that I decided just to use my rewards towards someone else, because I just don't need another warmer, like I said. The only reason I got Clara, honestly, you guys, $80 is quite a bit for a warmer. I do think this warmer is beautiful. I don't know why their warmers are so expensive. I really don't. And I'm so sorry for that. I have noticed that you know, Scentsy, okay, let me just rant. Now that the haul is over. That was my small haul for closing the party, okay? So let me just say, I don't understand the increase in the warmers. I get that they're trying to be higher end or something they said, or Orville said, but no sales now either. So when customers can actually like a warmer and they can't afford it, and then you put it on sale a couple times a year, like, let's be honest, normally they do a sale November, then January, and then I think in the spring, sometime in the summer. I think they only do 4 big sales a year. I, as a consultant, appreciate that because I make good sales. This month, I just made enough to remain active. But that's including people's Scentsy clubs. So that's why I don't understand. Normally, I looked last January and my sales were like 4 times as much because they had a sale. So I don't get that when if you're really truly thinking about your consultants and or customers. Explain to me how that's going to work. Look at Bath & Body charging $15.95 for their candles, and I haven't purchased once because I'm not paying that much. I don't care. There's way more options that I don't need to do that. So I guess we'll see how 2026 plays out for them, because if I don't make my minimum, I'll be done as a consultant, you know, and then I'm not going to be purchasing much. I know this seems like enough, but I got 2 warmers. I got I tried to keep my order as minimal as possible, but because I wanted those 2 warmers, otherwise I would have ordered like a lot less. But it's like people are prioritizing their money, and a lot of us who buy candles and wax are doing low buys in 2026. So I just don't know that it's the year for them to do it. I mean, during 2020, they did do well, they said, with sales. Yeah, well, people were stuck inside. But I just think, what are they doing in 2026? You're just going to say you're going to be this bougie brand. Their candles don't perform. I don't really care. I asked you guys in my last Scentsy video, what did you think when I close out this party? Should I order a candle? And I have just seen so many reviews saying they're light, they're light, they're light, they're light, they're light. I do not want to spend $30 on a candle that is light. So I don't want to hear that, oh, they're a background scent. No, that's what my wax is to my candles. I do not want a candle, believe me, I burned enough now, even in the last like couple months. You light them and they can either scent my whole bedroom, bathroom, closet, or they scent my whole open concept at medium at lowest. And if they are light, I won't purchase from them, or, you know, or I won't buy that scent again. So that's ridiculous to be like, well, we are a background scent. Nobody, I promise you, if you want a light background scent, you let me know, because then please buy from me. I'll post my link in the description, and you can buy an ill-performing Scentsy candle. And I know that they came out with what, a 2-wick now, but that thing is like $50 for like, it's not even, I don't think it's a Bath and Body size even candle. So don't even give me that $50. Who are they? I think, okay, this is from a vendor. This is a 2-wick. I think this is what they're charging $50 for. Do you see? Okay, this is, look at Winston, his head. This is like his head. This is from a vendor company that is making candles. This candle was $22.95, I want to say. And that candle was scenting my studio, and I could smell it strong. So again, just perspective. I'm here just to keep it real. Like, if you order from me, you know I love you, but I'm just not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just not going to do it. All right, I'm going to get him downstairs and cuddle him and see what's going on. I just don't know if he's not feeling good. I know dogs get sick. You know, they can get bugs too. I thought he was cold, so I went and found this new sweater I had bought for him. And it is cold, but I don't know if it's that, because I cut his hair, and then I didn't look at the weather when I cut his hair. I didn't realize it was going to be 40 below. And my studio is a little chillier. It's a little chilly in here, but I don't think it's freezing. So I'm going to go cuddle him on the couch and edit this video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know if you purchased the candle. Let me know your thoughts on these warmers. What do you think about the prices and no sales? I would love to hear your feedback. Like, I love Hayride. So Julie, thank you for that recommendation. If that's one you're interested in. And remember, normally in the past, the transition month, things are 10% off. So if you're going to purchase, I guess if they're not going to do sales, I will be interested to see how their first 6 months in 2026 goes, and if they're not going to do any sales, because I haven't purchased, besides closing this party, I don't think I've purchased since the last sale. So you're just not going to see as many hauls from me, because I'm not drinking their Kool-Aid. I'm just not drinking it. So you're going to see other content on this channel. If you're here for the Scentsy videos, great. I'm happy to have you. But I'm not going to just order to order, and I'm going to try to bulk up. When they changed their shipping price last year to $10, I was like, no. Now I get it, because vendor wax, when I order, they'll charge $10 for any order. So I get it that $10 to ship this size box is very cheap. If they change it over, I'll be done. Like, I won't be ordering much at all, and I don't order much at all. All those things add up to people. So all right, let me know your thoughts. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go downstairs.